Okay, ready to dive into some seriously mind-blowing AI stuff today.
Sounds good.
We're talking about AI curing diseases, tackling climate change,
Oh.
and even, like, revolutionizing our legal systems. It's crazy,
I know, it really feels like a tidal wave of innovation right now.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, for example, MIT and Toyota,
Okay.
they're using AI to, like, supercharge
Junkers?
CRISPR gene editing.
Oh, why?
So, CRISPR is already super revolutionary,
Right.
but now they're making it even more powerful
Oh, okay.
with AI.
Interesting.
They've made drug trials like 60% faster,
Wow, that's a huge improvement.
and they can predict side effects with 98% accuracy.
That's astounding.
It's pretty amazing, right?
Yeah, imagine life-saving therapies for cancer and genetic diseases arriving years, if not decades, sooner.
Exactly. And it's not just healthcare.
Oh.
BASF,
Oh.
the global chemical company,
Yeah, of course.
they're using AI to design something called MOFs,
MOS.
metal organic frameworks.
What are those?
They're basically like tiny sponges,
Sponges.
super efficient sponges that can capture carbon right out of the air.
Oh, interesting.
I know, right?
Yeah.
And get this, they could cut energy consumption in buildings
What?
by 40%.
Wow, that's significant.
It's huge. And think about the impact on a global scale.
Yeah, that's huge.
Like reducing CO2 emissions by 1.5 gigatons per year by 2030.
That's like taking millions of cars off the road.
It's incredible.
Yeah, it is.
Now, let's talk about the EU.
Okay.
They've got this ambitious plan for AI literacy.
Interesting.
They want half of all public sector employees
Okay.
trained in AI by 2026.
That's a bold goal.
It is.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Genius or potential overreach?
Well, it's definitely a bold move.
Yeah.
I think on one hand,
Yeah.
a more informed public is super important for making good decisions
Right.
about AI's role in society.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But on the other hand, some people are saying it could stifle innovation. Yeah, with all the bureaucracy that might come with it.
I see. It's a tough balance.
Definitely.
Speaking of balancing,
Okay.
let's talk about the future of work.
Right.
In Shanghai,
Yeah.
there's this massive facility,
Where they're training.
over 100 humanoid robots.
What? Robots?
Yeah, they're learning things like logistics
Logistics.
and caregiving.
Wow, that's pretty advanced.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's all AI powered.
Of course.
And China, they want to double their robot production by 2025.
Really?
Yeah, they're serious about this.
That's incredible.
And you know what's interesting?
What?
It's not just a far-off concept.
What do you mean?
Like, Microsoft has these AI agents called Copilot.
I've heard of those.
They're already doing things like HR tasks
HR tasks.
and supply chain management for some really big companies.
Wow, they're really putting AI to work.
They are. And it's freeing up a ton of employee time,
How much?
like 70%.
That's significant.
It's a lot. So it makes you wonder, right?
What do you mean?
Will AI fundamentally reshape the global labor landscape?
That's a big question.
It is. What are your thoughts on that?
It's certainly pushing the boundaries of what AI can do in a practical sense.
Yeah.
But it does beg the question, what happens to all the jobs that AI takes over?
Right.
Yeah.
It's a little unnerving to think about, honestly.
I agree. It's a little scary.
But I do think adaptation is key.
Oh, absolutely.
We have to learn new skills and embrace lifelong learning.
More important than ever.
Now, for something a little more thought-provoking,
Yeah.
AI therapists.
AI therapists.
Would you trust one?
That's a tough question.
Is right.
Yeah.
Some people are really excited about the potential,
What kind of potential?
like accessible, personalized mental health support
Okay.
available 24/7, no wait list.
I can see the appeal.
But it does raise some ethical concerns too.
Like what?
Like, should these AI therapists have to tell you they're not human?
That's a good question.
We actually have a poll running about this on our social media right now.
Really?
Yeah, go check it out and tell us what you think.
I will.
It's definitely a conversation starter.
For sure, as this technology keeps evolving.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And speaking of evolving, let's talk about the potential downsides of AI.
The downside.
Yeah, the dark side.
Oh, I see.
What happens when AI is used for bad stuff?
Yeah. Like what?
Like creating deepfakes to spread lies.
Oh, right.
Or building autonomous weapons that can make life or death decisions.
Without a human being involved.
Exactly.
That's scary.
It is, right?
Yeah.
Those are some of the biggest ethical dilemmas we're facing as AI gets more and more powerful.
It's not just about the technology itself.
Yeah,
It's how it's developed and used.
you're right.
We need to have those difficult conversations.
Definitely. Before it's too late.
Absolutely, before it's too late.
The EU is trying to get ahead of it
Oh, yeah.
with their proposed AI Act.
What's that?
Basically, it classifies AI systems based on their risk level
Okay.
and puts strict regulations on the high-risk ones.
Interesting.
It's a start.
Right, it is, for sure.
But some people think it's too much too soon.
Really?
Yeah, they're worried it'll stifle innovation.
I see.
It'll be interesting to see how it all plays out.
It will.
And it brings up another important point.
What's that?
Education.
Education.
Yeah, AI literacy.
Oh, right.
As AI becomes more integrated into our lives,
Yeah,
we all need to understand it better.
I agree.
How it works, the potential benefits,
Mm.
the risks,
Yeah.
how we can shape its development and use.
That's so important.
It is.
Yeah.
And part of that is understanding the potential for bias.
Bias in AI.
Yeah, if these systems are trained on biased data,
Okay.
they can perpetuate existing inequalities,
Oh, I see.
like discrimination.
Right. That's a really important point.
It is. We have to make sure AI is developed and used fairly.
Absolutely, for everyone.
Okay, let's take a little break from the serious stuff
Okay.
and talk about something a bit more fun.
All right, what is it?
The potential for AI to enhance our creativity.
AI and creativity.
I know it sounds a little counterintuitive,
It does.
but AI algorithms are already being used to generate music,
Really?
art, even poetry.
Wow. That's fascinating.
It is. Some people see it as a threat to human creativity,
I can see why.
but others see it as a new form of artistic expression.
Like a collaboration between humans and machines.
Exactly. What do you think?
I think it's pretty exciting.
Me too.
Yeah.
It's like having a creative partner who can offer you new ideas.
And push the boundaries of what's possible.
Exactly. It's not just about generating new stuff either.
What else?
AI can also personalize our entertainment experiences.
Oh, like those recommendation algorithms?
Yeah, you know, the ones that suggest movies, music,
Books.
based on what you've liked before.
Right. They're getting pretty good.
They are. It's like having a personal curator for your entertainment.
That's pretty cool.
All right, let's get back to the impact of AI on the world of work.
Okay.
It's not just about robots taking over jobs.
Right.
AI is automating tasks, creating new job opportunities, and changing the skills that are in demand.
So what does that mean for workers?
It means we need to be adaptable and
Yeah.
willing to learn new skills.
Lifelong learning is going to be essential.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're already seeing AI taking over repetitive tasks,
Like what?
like in manufacturing, customer service, data analysis.
All right.
And as AI continues to evolve,
Yeah.
we can expect it to take on even more complex tasks.
So what skills will be in demand in the future?
Well, we'll definitely need people who can develop and manage AI systems.
That makes sense.
Data scientists will be in high demand too.
To make sense of all the data that AI generates.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we'll also need people who can think critically about the ethical implications of AI.
AI ethicists.
Exactly. So the key takeaway here is that the job market is going to look very different in the future.
We need to be prepared for that.
We do.
Yeah.
And that means being open to new opportunities and constantly learning and adapting.
I agree.
And it also means focusing on those uniquely human skills,
Like what?
like creativity, critical thinking, emotional intelligence.
The things that AI can't replicate.
Exactly.
A good point.
Those skills will be more valuable than ever in the age of AI.
I think you're right.
Now let's talk about how AI is impacting healthcare.
Okay.
We've already talked about drug discovery,
Right.
but AI is also transforming other aspects of healthcare,
Like what?
like diagnostics.
Diagnostics.
Yeah, AI-powered tools can analyze medical images,
Like what kind of images?
X-rays, CT scans,
And they can do it better than humans?
often, yeah, and much faster, which means patients can get diagnosed and treated sooner.
That's amazing.
It is.
Yeah.
And AI is also being used to assist surgeons during complex procedures, improving precision and reducing the risk of complications.
Wow, that's incredible.
It is. AI is making healthcare more precise, efficient, and effective.
It's amazing how much potential AI has in healthcare.
And it's not just about making healthcare better, it's about making it more accessible and affordable too.
How so?
Well, think about those AI-powered telehealth platforms.
Oh, right.
People can consult with doctors remotely.
Yeah, that's really convenient.
It is. Especially for people in rural areas or those who have difficulty traveling.
It's making healthcare more accessible to everyone.
Exactly. It's really exciting to see how AI is transforming healthcare for the better.
It is. There's so much potential there.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right, ready to shift gears again?
Sure, what's next?
Let's talk about AI in education.
Education.
Yeah, it's being used to personalize learning, provide students with individual support, and make education more accessible.
That's great.
It is.
Yeah.
Like, imagine AI-powered tutoring systems.
Okay.
They can adapt to each student's learning style and pace.
So every student gets a customized learning experience.
Exactly.
Wow.
And they can give teachers valuable insights into student progress, too.
That would be really helpful for teachers.
It would. They could identify areas where students are struggling.
And adjust their teaching accordingly.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
And then there are adaptive learning platforms.
What are those?
They adjust the difficulty of lessons based on a student's progress.
So if a student is struggling, the platform will make the lessons easier.
Right. And if they're excelling, it'll make them more challenging.
That's really smart.
It is. And it helps to keep students engaged and motivated.
Definitely.
And AI can also help to make education more accessible for students with disabilities.
Oh, how so?
Like speech recognition software can help students with dyslexia to read and write.
That's incredible.
It is.
Yeah.
And virtual assistants can help students with mobility impairments to navigate the classroom.
Wow, that's really amazing.
It is. AI is making education more inclusive and equitable.
That's fantastic.
It truly is transformative.
Yeah, it really is.
All right, let's move on to another area where AI is making a big impact. The environment.
The environment.
Yeah. AI is being used to monitor deforestation, track pollution, and develop more sustainable practices.
Wow, that's impressive.
It is. Think about AI-powered drones.
Okay.
They can monitor vast areas of forest, looking for illegal logging activities.
So they can help to prevent deforestation.
Exactly.
That's great.
And AI-powered sensors can track air and water quality.
To identify sources of pollution.
Exactly.
Wow, that's really useful.
It is. This data can help policymakers develop solutions to environmental problems.
That's so important.
It is.
Yeah.
And AI is also being used to optimize energy consumption in buildings and cities.
That's great for reducing our carbon footprint.
It is. It's all about creating a more sustainable future.
I love it.
It's exciting to see how AI is being used to protect our planet.
Definitely. It gives me hope for the future.
Me too.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about AI and transportation.
Transportation?
Yeah, it's being used to develop self-driving cars,
Oh, right.
optimize traffic flow, and even create new modes of transportation,
Like what?
like flying cars.
Buying cars.
Yeah, and Hyperloop systems.
Wow, that's futuristic.
It is.
Yeah.
Self-driving cars are already being tested on roads around the world.
That's amazing.
They have the potential to make transportation safer, more efficient, and more accessible.
I can see that.
And AI is also being used to optimize traffic flow in cities.
How does that work?
AI-powered systems can analyze traffic patterns and adjust traffic signals in real time.
To reduce congestion.
Exactly.
That's really clever.
It is. It can also help to reduce emissions by making traffic flow more smoothly.
That's great for the environment.
It is. And then there are those futuristic transportation concepts.
Like flying cars and hyperloops.
Yeah, they sound like something out of a science fiction movie.
They do.
But they're becoming more and more realistic.
Wow, that's exciting.
It is. It's amazing to think about how AI is transforming transportation.
It's changing the way we get around.
It is.
Yeah.
And it's making transportation more sustainable, too.
That's so important.
It is.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to AI in finance.
Finance.
Yeah, it's being used to personalize financial advice, detect fraud, and make investment decisions.
That's interesting.
It is. Think about those AI-powered robo-advisors.
Oh, right.
They can provide personalized investment advice.
Based on your financial goals and risk tolerance?
Exactly.
That's pretty cool.
It is. And it makes financial advice more accessible to everyone.
That's a good thing.
It is.
Yeah.
And then there's fraud detection.
Fraud detection.
Yeah, AI-powered systems can analyze transactions in real time.
To look for suspicious activity.
Exactly.
Wow, that's really important.
It is. It helps to protect businesses and consumers from financial losses.
That's great.
It is. And AI is also being used by hedge funds and investment firms.
Oh, really?
Yeah, to make investment decisions.
Using AI algorithms to analyze data?
Exactly.
That's fascinating.
It is. It's incredible how AI is transforming the financial industry.
It's making it more efficient, secure, and accessible.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about AI and customer service.
Customer service.
Yeah, those AI-powered chatbots are becoming more and more sophisticated.
I've noticed that.
They can handle a wide range of customer inquiries.
And they're available 24/7.
Exactly. They're making customer service more efficient and responsive.
That's good for businesses and customers.
It is.
Yeah.
And AI is also being used to personalize customer interactions
Oh, how so?
by tailoring responses to each customer's individual needs and preferences.
That's a nice touch.
It is. It makes customers feel valued. improved.
Definitely.
And AI is also being used to analyze customer feedback.
To identify areas for improvement.
Exactly.
That's really smart.
It is. It helps businesses to better understand their customers.
And provide better service.
Exactly.
It's amazing how AI is transforming customer service.
It is.
Yeah.
It's making it more efficient, personalized, and responsive.
It's a win-win for everyone.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to AI in manufacturing.
Manufacturing.
Yeah, those AI-powered robots.
Oh, right.
They're changing the factory floor.
How so?
They can perform repetitive tasks with incredible precision and speed.
Much faster than humans.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they can work in hazardous environments, too.
That's safer for human workers.
It is. And AI is also being used to optimize manufacturing processes.
And make them more efficient.
Exactly.
Wow.
And it can help to reduce waste, too.
That's good for the environment.
It is.
Yeah.
AI is also being used to develop new manufacturing techniques,
Like what?
like 3D printing and additive manufacturing.
Oh, right.
These techniques are enabling manufacturers to create customized products on demand.
That's really cool.
It is. It's reducing lead times and inventory costs.
That's a big advantage.
It is. AI is making manufacturing more efficient, sustainable, and competitive.
It's amazing how much potential AI has in manufacturing.
It is.
Yeah. AI is transforming manufacturing in ways we never thought possible. It's making manufacturing more efficient, productive, and sustainable, creating new opportunities for businesses and workers alike. It's an exciting time to be in the manufacturing industry, as AI is driving innovation and reshaping the future of production.
Absolutely. And it's fascinating to see how these advancements are rippling across various sectors like agriculture.
Oh, agriculture is ripe for disruption, and AI is stepping up to the challenge. Imagine AI-powered drones monitoring vast fields, pinpointing areas affected by pests or diseases, even nutrient deficiencies that would otherwise go unnoticed.
It's like giving farmers a real-time X-ray of their crops.
Precisely. This level of precision allows for targeted interventions, minimizing pesticide and fertilizer use, which is a win for both the environment and the bottom line.
Plus, it's not just about monitoring. AI is being utilized to develop smarter irrigation systems that deliver water only where and when needed.
This type of precision agriculture can lead to significant water conservation and improved crop yields. And let's not forget about the development of new crop varieties that are more resistant to pests, diseases, and even the changing climate.
It's incredible to think about how AI can contribute to a more sustainable and secure food supply for the future. Speaking of security, how is AI impacting the world of cybersecurity?
Cybersecurity is another domain where AI is proving to be invaluable. AI systems can sift through massive amounts of data, detecting patterns of malicious activity that would be nearly impossible for humans to spot.
It's like having an AI guardian constantly on the lookout for threats.
Exactly, and the beauty is that AI can detect and block cyber attacks in real time, safeguarding critical infrastructure and sensitive data from malicious actors. But it's not a static game. AI is also being used to develop new cybersecurity tools and techniques, constantly evolving to stay ahead of emerging threats.
It sounds like a constant arms race between cybersecurity professionals and cybercriminals.
It is, but AI is giving us a powerful weapon in this fight. Now let's zoom out a bit, way out, and talk about AI's role in space exploration.
Space exploration, that's quite a leap from cybersecurity.
But equally fascinating, think about it. AI is being used to control spacecraft, analyze data from telescopes, and even plan complex missions.
It's mind-boggling to imagine AI at the helm of a spacecraft.
It is. AI is enabling us to push the boundaries of space exploration further than ever before, and the insights we gain from these missions are invaluable, helping us to unravel the mysteries of the universe.
It's incredible to think that AI is playing a role in unlocking the secrets of the cosmos.
Absolutely. Now let's bring it back down to earth and talk about something a little closer to home entertainment.
Okay, how is AI transforming the entertainment industry?
In countless ways. AI is being used to create those incredibly realistic special effects in movies and video games that make us believe anything is possible.
Those effects are getting so lifelike that it's hard to distinguish between reality and fantasy sometimes.
Exactly. But it's not just about visual effects. AI is also being used to personalize our entertainment recommendations.
You mean those algorithms that suggest movies, TV shows, and music based on our viewing history?
Yes. And they're getting smarter all the time. By analyzing our preferences, AI can recommend content that we're more likely to enjoy, saving us the hassle of sifting through endless options.
It's like having a personal AI entertainment concierge.
Exactly. And it's not just about passive consumption. AI is also being used to create interactive storytelling experiences where we can shape the narrative and make choices that affect the outcome.
Those interactive stories are becoming incredibly immersive. It's like stepping into a choose-your-own-adventure novel.
They are. It's an exciting time to be an entertainment enthusiast as AI is creating new possibilities for engagement and enjoyment.
It's amazing how AI is blurring the lines between reality and fantasy in entertainment.
Now let's talk about another arena where AI is making its mark, the world of sports.
Sports. How is AI transforming the games we love?
In more ways than you might think. AI is being used to train athletes, analyze game footage, and even create new fan experiences.
That's fascinating. I can see how AI could be used to analyze an athlete's performance, identifying areas for improvement and helping them optimize their training regimen.
Precisely. AI can track an athlete's movements, biomechanics, and even their sleep patterns to create a highly personalized training plan that maximizes their potential.
That's incredible. It's like having a personal AI coach.
And it's not just about individual athletes. AI is also being used to analyze game footage, providing insights into team strategies and opponent weaknesses.
It's like having an AI assistant coach that can analyze every play and identify patterns that human coaches might miss.
Exactly. And AI is also being used to create those immersive fan experiences that are becoming increasingly popular.
You mean those virtual reality experiences that allow fans to feel like they're right in the middle of the action?
Yes. And AI is playing a big role in making those experiences more realistic and engaging.
It's incredible to think about how AI is changing the way we experience sports, both as athletes and as fans.
It's making the games we love even more exciting and engaging.
Now let's shift gears a bit and talk about another area where AI is making a big impact: research and development.
Research and development, the engine of innovation. AI is turbocharging that engine, accelerating the pace of scientific discovery and technological advancement.
That's a powerful statement. Can you elaborate on how AI is impacting R&D?
Absolutely. Imagine AI systems capable of sifting through mountains of research data, identifying patterns and connections that would take human researchers years to uncover.
It's like having an AI research assistant that can process information at an incredible speed.
Precisely. This is leading to breakthroughs in fields like medicine, material science, and energy, to name just a few.
It's incredible to think that AI is helping us to solve some of the world's most challenging problems.
It is, and it's not just about academic research. AI is also being used to drive innovation in industry, from developing new products to optimizing manufacturing processes.
It's truly a transformative technology that is changing the world as we know it.
Now let's shift gears a bit and talk about another area where AI is making a big impact: social good.
Social good, that's a heartening thought. How is AI being used to make a positive impact on society?
In countless ways. AI is being used to address some of the world's most pressing social problems, such as poverty, hunger, and disease.
It's amazing to think that AI can be used to tackle such complex societal challenges.
It can. For example, AI-powered systems can analyze data to identify areas where poverty is most concentrated, helping organizations target their resources more effectively.
That's incredible. It's like having an AI poverty fighter.
And AI can also be used to improve access to education, healthcare, and financial services for underserved populations.
It's inspiring to see how AI is being used to make a positive impact on the lives of millions of people.
It's a testament to the power of technology to make the world a better place.
Now let's shift gears a bit and talk about another area where AI is making a big impact: personal productivity.
Personal productivity, something we can all relate to. AI is making us more efficient and organized in our daily lives.
I can definitely see how that's happening. AI-powered personal assistants are becoming increasingly sophisticated, helping us manage our time, stay organized, and get more done.
Exactly. These digital assistants can schedule appointments, manage emails, and even provide reminders for important tasks.
It's like having a personal assistant in our pocket, available 24/7.
And it's not just about personal productivity. AI is also being used to improve workplace productivity.
That makes sense. What kind of AI-powered tools are being used in the workplace?
There's a wide range of tools available, from AI-powered chatbots that can handle customer service inquiries to AI-powered systems that can automate tasks like data entry and scheduling.
It's incredible to think about how AI is changing the way we work, making us more efficient and productive.
It's a win-win for both employees and employers.
Now let's shift gears a bit and talk about another area where AI is making a big impact: language translation.
Language translation, a bridge between cultures. AI is breaking down language barriers, making it easier for people from different cultures to communicate.
That's incredible. In a world that's becoming increasingly interconnected, the ability to communicate across languages is more important than ever.
Absolutely. And AI-powered translation tools are making it easier than ever before. These tools can translate text and speech in real time, facilitating cross-cultural understanding and collaboration.
It's amazing to think that we can now have conversations with people from all over the world, even if we don't speak the same language.
It's truly transformative. And it's not just about spoken language. AI is also being used to translate written materials, making it easier for people to access information and education in their native language.
That's incredible. AI is making the world a more connected and accessible place.
Now let's shift gears a bit and talk about another area where AI is making a big impact: accessibility.
Accessibility, an important aspect of inclusivity. How is AI being used to make the world more accessible for people with disabilities?
AI is playing a crucial role in developing assistive technologies that are empowering people with disabilities to live more independently and fulfilling lives.
That's amazing. Can you give us some examples of these AI-powered assistive technologies?
Absolutely. For people with visual impairments, there are AI-powered glasses that can describe the surrounding environment, helping them to navigate their surroundings more safely and confidently.
That's incredible. What about people with hearing impairments?
For those with hearing impairments, there are AI-powered hearing aids that can filter out background noise and amplify speech, making it easier to hear conversations and other sounds.
That's amazing. And what about people with mobility impairments?
For people with mobility impairments, there are AI-powered wheelchairs that can navigate complex environments, even climbing stairs and avoiding obstacles.
It's incredible how AI is making the world more accessible and inclusive for people with disabilities.
It's a testament to the power of technology to empower people and break down barriers.
Now, let's shift gears a bit and talk about another area where AI is making a big impact: personalized recommendations.
Personalized recommendations, a key part of our digital lives. AI is helping us to discover new products, services, and experiences.
They're everywhere you look online, those personalized recommendations. How do they get so good at knowing what we might like?
Well, it's all about the data, really. AI digs deep into our online behavior: what we buy, what we click on, even how long we watch videos. It all goes into the mix.
So basically, the more we're online, the more these AI systems learn about us, and the better they get at predicting what we might want.
That's it in a nutshell. It's constantly learning and refining its models, which means it can even suggest things we might like that we haven't even considered before.
It's pretty mind-blowing, but yeah, sometimes it feels a little too personal, like they know us better than we know ourselves.
Yeah.
And speaking of a little unsettling, how is AI going to change the job market, do you think?
It's a big question for sure. A lot of people are worried about AI and automation taking away jobs, and that's a valid concern. But it's important to remember that it's also creating whole new fields that we never even imagined before.
So it's like a trade-off. Some jobs disappear, but others are born. What kind of new AI-driven careers are you seeing emerge?
The demand for AI specialists is skyrocketing. Data scientists are in high demand, and even a new field is opening up: AI ethics. Basically, it's about understanding the societal impact of AI, making sure it's used responsibly.
So the message here is clear. Adapt or be left behind. Lifelong learning is going to be crucial for navigating this new landscape.
Absolutely. New skills are the name of the game. Now, what about those humanoid robots we were discussing earlier, the ones in that massive training facility?
It feels like something straight out of a movie. Robots that look and act like us, it's mind-boggling.
Right. China is pushing hard on this. Their aim is to double their robot production by 2025. It makes you wonder what the global workforce will look like in a few years, with all these robots entering different industries.
It's a fascinating but slightly scary thought, to be honest. Now, to something that's been trending online: AI therapists. What's your take on that?
Now, that's a game changer. Think about it. Mental health support accessible to anyone at any time, no more waiting lists or geographical limitations.
It sounds amazing. But are there ethical concerns with something like that?
Definitely. The big question is, should AI therapists have to reveal that they're not human?
We asked our listeners what they thought on social media, and it sparked a big debate. Some say honesty is key. Others say if the AI is helping, who cares if it's a bot or not?
It's not a simple issue, that's for sure. And this leads to a broader point. What about the potential for AI to be used for harmful purposes?
It's a dark thought, but it's something we have to consider, right? any powerful technology can be misused.
Exactly. We've already seen examples of AI being used to create deepfakes, manipulate information, even to develop autonomous weapons.
It's a stark reminder that AI is a tool, powerful, but neutral. It's up to us to make sure it's used ethically and responsibly.
Couldn't agree more. We need regulations, guidelines, safeguards, the whole package to steer AI in the right direction. So, as we wrap up our deep dive today, let's leave our listeners with one final thought-provoking question.
What if, just imagine, AI could predict the weather accurately, not just for a few days, but weeks or even months ahead? How would that knowledge change your decisions, your plans, your outlook on the future? It's something to ponder.
It really is. It highlights the potential of AI to reshape our world in ways we're just beginning to grasp.
And if you want to stay ahead of the curve, make sure you're following @AI for the People on social media. They'll keep you updated on all the latest AI breakthroughs.
It's a great resource for anyone who wants to understand how AI is shaping our world.
And on that note, we'll wrap up this episode of The Deep Drive. Thanks for joining us, and as always, stay curious.